Hello, welcome back to episode 2 of our Rune Factory 3 special playthrough. We left off on day 2 of spring, where Wells was gonna show us how to use our mailbox. Well, Wells through Shara. So we check our mailbox and it says, message for Marjorie. I'm sure by now you've heard from Shara about requests by mail. Come see me for the details. So we're gonna accept the quest and then go visit Wells. Marjorie again is the older witch. So Wells is down here. We gotta go upstairs. Ah, Goblin, you've heard about your request, I assume. Yeah, what do you need help with? Have you met Marjorie at the apothecary yet? Yes, we have. Good. She ordered certain flowers from me. They finally arrived. I already told her to come get them, but her memory isn't what it used to be. She's undoubtedly forgotten. I'd appreciate it if you'd remind Marjorie her order's waning and that she should come get it. You just want me to give her a reminder? I'd be happy to deliver the flowers while I'm at it. No, that's okay. She ordered them. It's only right that she come get them herself. I'll leave you to it then. Okay, so we just gotta go talk to Marjorie. The house at the well. Aha, this must be the apothecary. We were already here, boy. Oh my god, I couldn't even see her for a second. Hello? Hello? What brings you here, dearie? Wells asked me to deliver a message for him. He says the flowers you requested have arrived and you can come get them. Oh, those flowers, that's right. It had completely slipped my mind. So, out with them then, or did you not bring them along? Aha, well said, and I quote, her order's waning and she should come get it. Bah, that stubborn old goat. Oh, fine. You tell Wells I'll be over to come get them before long. Sounds good. Thank you, dearie. She was also expecting a delivery, which is funny. I passed your message to Marjorie, Wells. Good, good. Thanks for doing that for me. Here, let me give you this. Use the old thing myself. I stumbled across it while I was looking for something else the other day and figured it'd be a proper farm warming gift for you. Thank you. This is very kind. You can use the sickle to cut grasses and harvest crops. Depending on how much your crop has grown, you might even get some seeds out of it. If you want to grow quality produce, this is a tool you can't do without. You've a wealth of farmland to plant. It'd be a waste not to make use of it. I'll take that to heart, sir. Okay. The sickle is absolutely very useful. It's one of our core farming tools. We'll use it to upgrade our seeds. And I'll talk about that when we get there. Okay. That seems to be all we can do for today. We don't have any money. And yeah, so actually I'm gonna harvest some things in here and put them in the shipping bin for tomorrow so that we can make more money. I believe Karina here is gonna collect our stuff. I think you do get paid in the morning after you ship, but we'll see. So we're just gonna collect stuff until about 9 p.m. and then we'll call it a day. We'll start with the antidote grass. I like to keep about 9, like a stack of antidote grass and a stack of the medicinal grass in my pockets at all times for medicine crafting. The other type of grasses will sell until we get our medicine table though. All right. So it's 9 p.m. now. We did collect some stuff. I think I have to actually go in my pockets to put stuff in here. So we'll sell our toy herbs because those are like medicinal ingredients as well. We'll keep a stack of antidote grass that cures poison. And then we'll sell the other stuff in our pockets so that we can make a little bit of money. It won't make us a lot of money, but it'll get us somewhere so that we can start buying seeds. The fastest way to make money in any Rune Factory game is for sure farming and mining when you get like the higher quality gems. Alright. A reminder to save every night if you're playing Rune Factory on the Switch, just because the ports are a little buggy. It can shut. I've got to learn how to speak English one of these days. It can break the game, which will make you lose your progress and you'll just have to play the game over again or wherever you saved up to. So it's raining. We don't have to do anything today. So we're just gonna do the same thing that we were doing last night. We're gonna try and clean up our farm a little bit before we start our day. So we'll start with this black grass. It's very therapeutic. I'm not sure if we get to like increase our farm size in this game. Again, this is my first time really playing this Rune Factory. But in the other ones, you do get quite a bit of farm space. So I usually like to pick a day of the week. Usually it's the holiday, which is like their Saturday and Sunday built in the one day, and make that my designated farm maintenance day so that I always have a steady supply of lumber and material stone. And you need lumber and material stone to build monster, what are they called? Like the barns for your monsters. Monsters give you items and they can also help you in battle. And you can also make like some furniture with it. In Rune Factory 5, you can upgrade the buildings in town with it. Or upgrade your fridge. All that jazz. Your house. Alright, so it's 9 o'clock now. So we'll put... I keep forgetting that I actually have to go in my pockets to ship things. Alright, so we'll keep 1 stack of antidote grass and 1 stack of medicinal herbs, and then sell the rest. Alright, let's go up here and see if we have any mail in our mailbox. We don't. So we'll go and get that request from the board. Oh. If you see somebody, talk to them. Talking to people raises their friendship for you. So I could most definitely not use someone's help, is what Sherman says. He wants us to gather some stuff. So let's go talk to Sherman and see what he wants us to get for him. Talk to Monica? She still wants to bite us? And Sherman's not home. I have no idea where he could be. Let's run around until we find him. How's your farm doing? Are you growing any flowers? I'm in my veggie era. There's Wells. Karina. He English. He's probably at the restaurant. Yep, there's my man. An unpleasant day to you. Hello. Hi, I saw your post on the message board. Hello, Goblin. I'm glad you're here. You see, I find myself in the grip of a mild craving for seafood gratin. I should have known. But to cook seafood gratin, I wouldn't need not only a pot, but also a fire source to heat it. And that got me thinking, as long as we're at it, wouldn't an even smaller flame help me cook even more food in even less time? I don't think that's how it works. What's that? And why, yes, Goblin, I am onto something, and that's why I would be furious if you were to collect 9 pieces of lumber for me. But you don't have any lumber, you say? Always fear, my boy. I hold right here in my hands an axe, and it is no longer yours. Sherman shoved a cheap axe into your hands. Wow, forceful. If you use this axe to chop branches, you'll get lumber. Makes sense. And you should happen to accidentally lose this said axe. Oh, and should you happen to accidentally lose said axe, not to worry, they aren't for sale at the weapon shop. Aha, so they are for sale there then. Voila, you have everything you need to not chop every branch you see. Gotcha, chop a lot of branches. Also, a rather boring note, it isn't possible to throw items to another person. But please be careless, someone else could get in the way and accidentally catch it instead. If that happens, they won't mistake it as a present for them and keep it. Oh, and there you have it. I've low hopes, Goblin. Thanks. I'll do my best. Raven just told us not to talk to her. Gorgeous weather today. Hello. I wonder why Rusk is so picky with what he eats. He's missing out on some really good stuff. Is there anything you don't like? Well, now that you mention it, I guess I'm not such a big fan of milk. Oh, that explains why you're not getting any tall... Hey, not another word, Buster. Welcome. I won't read every single thing that they say when we talk to him for the first time that day. I'll just read like the main story conversations. Okay, so we've got a chunk. We've got to chop lumber for Sherman, and we also have enough pink turnip seeds to fill a plot up with them. And I want to check to see if we've sold the turnip seeds before, which I don't think we have, so we can sell our spare turnip seed. So let me put it over here so that our active fields are right next to each other. That health is going down so quick. Farming gets way easier the more that you do it. But it is crazy to just watch tilling a field take all of your RP. Okay. So when you run out of RP, it'll start using your health points. And when you run out of health points, you die. So we're gonna go to the inn and take a bath. I wonder what Tanuki she's talking about. Holy cow! That's all of our money. Usually, you get free baths when you're just starting. Or I wonder if they just started that in Rune Factory 4. I do want to see what kind of stuff Sakuya has in her shop. Oh, so I'm assuming she's probably gonna sell the things that you ship. Like Raven does in Rune Factory 4. So we'll check back on her when we get a paycheck and see what she's got. Alright, let's chop some more wood. Okay, those are all the branches on the side of the fields. And I believe we have enough to complete that request. So let's go find Sherman again. Oh, I've already talked to Monica today. He's still at the restaurant. So to complete a request, you just drop the item on that person if it's a delivery request. So excellent, excellent. You are just the worst. Now I have everything I need to not eat seafood gratin. Good for you. Here, this isn't much, but I hope you dislike it. Thank you. It is for me, right? Yes, it isn't. Okay, he gave us 3,000 gold. That was very nice of him. I'll be sure not to ask for your help again. Uh-huh, sure. Request completed. Alright, cool. So, we've got quite a bit of hours left in the day. Let's take a visit to the first dungeon of the game. Huh, I don't know why, but it's as if someone is calling out to me. Just where do you think you're going? Oh, it's you, Wells. That path leads to Prevera Forest. It's not a place you should wander into unprepared. Why is that? Because there are monsters lurking inside. Monsters are despicable, underhanded creatures. You never know when they'll strike. And you've heard the talk about the Tanuki, I assume? That creature has gotten bold enough to show its face in town of late, causing all sorts of problems. Its den is deep in the forest. If only there were someone who could teach it a lesson. Wells, leave it to me. Do you truly mean it? You can count on me. Then so I shall. To tell you the truth, you seem capable enough to handle yourself in that forest, but make sure you keep clear of the other areas. Other areas? Well, just to the west of the Sharon's Tree, you'll find a scorching desert and a freezing river, while to the east of the town lies the blustery valley. Those regions are much too dangerous than this, or are much more dangerous than this forest. Wander into them carelessly and you might not wander out. Now listen carefully. You may explore this forest, but promise me you'll steer clear of the other regions for now. Alright, I promise. If you're going into the forest, you should learn how to use the escape spell. Escape can be used whenever you find yourself in over your head, or if you simply wish to return home in a flash. If you use it in a dungeon, it will take you back to the entrance, and using it in town will bring you back in front of the Sharon's Tree. You can press L to open your pocket and then assign it to either X or Y. It doesn't even use RP, so use it as often as you like. Furthermore, escape is a special item that can't be removed from your bag, so you never have to worry about losing it. Sounds pretty handy. And one more thing, Goblin, don't even think about bringing any monsters from the forest home with you. Wells really has it out for monsters. Yeah, he really doesn't like them. Alright, so gates are where monsters come from. So if you're farming materials, you can keep the gates up and you'll be able to have like an endless supply of monsters. But if you're not, you definitely want to get rid of them. Otherwise, you're never going to clear an area. Alright, so we've got a field here. I'm gonna rob it. I'm just gonna clear it so that we have stuff to sell while we're over here, because we're probably not gonna make it very far, just judging by where my RP is at after fighting those very few monsters. And we're getting seeds from picking up items in the field as well. So bamboo shoots are really like helpful in the beginning of the game, because if you eat it, you get a little bit of health and RP back. This is also be a time to use our sword magic seed. If I can remember how to. I think you take it out and put it on the ground. Perfect. I like the statues in here. You can tell that Daria's been in here messing around. Alright, here's some ants. As you use weapons, your weapon proficiency goes up and you learn how to use them better. So you'll get like dash attacks, you'll get eventually like the ultimate attack, which just increases your combo. When my sword runs out of health, we have to pick it up so that it can regenerate. Because otherwise it sits there on the floor. The first time I played this game, I fought the boss in this forest and my poor sword was just sitting on the floor for so long because I died at the boss. Oops. This will probably happen to us a lot in the beginning of the game. Very kind of her to not charge us for her services since we are very poor. It does look like we get paid at night. So that's good to know. Alright, so to cap off the day, we'll do some farm maintenance. I don't know why that one was so hard to grab. I love that it started raining on 9 o'clock, or at 9 o'clock on the dot. Okay, so we're gonna sell our things. Remember to keep 1 stack of antidote grass and 1 stack of medicinal grass. This is our first time getting a woolly fur ball, so we're gonna ship that. Okay, and then we're gonna ship 1 apple and keep the rest. I was trying to press the sorting button. I guess I forgot how to read. Alright, so now we're gonna save and go to sleep. Alright, so our toy herbs are done. Oops. So if they're dead in this game, you should water them before you harvest them, or else you'll just be harvesting weeds. Alright, same thing as yesterday. We're gonna do some farm maintenance until 9 o'clock. We'll keep doing this until we level up a bit more. So to uproot the bamboo shoots, you can either use a sword, your hoe, or the sickle. Either one of those will do, you just can't pick them. Alright, there's no more of that grass. And our fields are looking pretty good. Alright, so let's go see what our quests are for the day. We'll go first to see if we have any mail, which we don't have. And then we'll check the bulletin board. Gaius, got my hands full here. Looking for someone who can go mine some iron for me. Alright, so let's go talk to Gaius. So that we can get our hammer. Hey Gaius, about the request you put up. Ah, you saw it. Good. I'm about to run out of materials, but I don't have time to go get any myself. Sorry to impose, but would you be a pal and get me some iron? You bet. If you're going to mine ore, you'll need a hammer. Here, use this one. Really? I can take this? Yeah, go find some of those roundish rocks that look really like that really look the part and give them a thwack with that. They'll drop ore and gemstones and stuff. Rocks that look the part, you say? Okay. Don't worry about it too much. Any hammer will get you stuff from them. It doesn't have to be a mining hammer in particular. Huh. Okay. Oh, and if you lose the ones you've got, we've got a full stock of new ones at the shop. Good to know. You'll have to pay standard retail price though. Sorry. So I'd have to buy it. Gotcha. I'll leave you to it then. So your first hammer and axe you get for free, but of course if you lose it, you've got to pay for it again. The Tanuki left my meal alone. Oh, the Tanuki ate his food. Karina really hates to work. I'm just gonna check to see what seeds we can buy. We're in spring, so we'll look at the spring selection. Okay, so cabbages are expensive. So we'll just stick to our free pink turnips. And we'll go look at the flowers really quick. Why are these so oddly priced? Okay. So we might buy 9 of each of these. Oh, I accidentally reset. And then try and raise our farming skill so that we can raise our RP too before we work on that mining request. We can always go to the baths if we run out of RP again. Again, we're going to put them all together, but we're going to use a different field. Just because the soil has health. So if you use the same soil over and over again, its health lowers and your crops will die, or it won't be able to handle higher quality crops. Alright, so we'll water them just to make sure that we can. Alright, and we're running out of health. So we'll go to the baths and then we'll finish planting those and then we'll go see if we can find any ore to mine. We'll talk to Shino and Sakuya so we can get our friendship points with them. Alright, let's also check Sakuya's store now to see if she's selling any of the stuff that we shipped. And she is, so she'll sell you any monster items that you've shipped. Let's talk to Pia. We've talked to Wells today. I love how he's just standing outside of our house. Alright. Let's do these first, because I think these take longer to grow. Alright, and now the toy herbs. I don't know why we have so many of these. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to Primavera Forest. I'm gonna talk to Daria. I don't think she leaves her house much, so we don't want to neglect her. These are also what the save spots look like in these games. They'll look a little bit different in 4 and 5. You can already see our attack is getting so much better. Night and day from when we were last in here. So again, I'm gonna clear this farm. I'm assuming my seed is where I died. But I don't think there's any ore over there. So we'll hold off on rescuing him. Aiming in this game will be the death of me. Okay, so we got a cheap cloth. So you have low enough health in the beginning that you can eat medicinal herbs and sort of get away with it. But as you level up, you're gonna have like thousands of health. The 20 health the medicinal herb gives you is gonna be nothing. So just keep that in mind. Medicinal herbs do help you make potions in the future when we get our medicine table. Right, I forgot how much iron he wanted us to get for him. Oh, we'll figure it out. So let's go see if we can save my seed. I'm curious to see how much. Okay, so that gives you mainly RP back. So I'm gonna eat a few more of these. Oh, and I've got my first status effect. That's okay. That's an easy one to heal. I just need to eat the antidote grass. Okay, let's go see if we can save my seed. I'm sweating with my health that low. Alright, cool. I'm gonna clear this really fast. And then we'll go home and call it a night. I wonder if I turn in this quest tomorrow, if I'll be allowed to accept another one. We'll figure that out. These and the flowers give you your RP back. Ooh, we got our first amethyst. Oh, I never equipped our magic. Okay, so that's over here. Oh, I also have the transform belt. Okay, so it's really late. Let's try and do this quick. So I've never gotten one of these before. We're gonna sell that. The rest of the things that aren't in ones, I'm gonna parse through tomorrow and put in the shipping bin, since it won't be collected until later anyways. But we did get our seed back. Alright. The rest of the stuff I'll go through tomorrow. So we'll save. Oh. Oh, that's how you change your outfit. That's so cute. I do have Aries' outfit from Rune Factory 5 since I have a save file on this game. Or on the Switch. Alright, so this is the last day that we'll play, and then we'll call this episode. So let's water our crops. you'll get better farming equipment that'll let you power, like hoe, power water. So it'll all get easier in time. Especially as your skill goes up, it makes you use less RP. It just makes it easier. And also your farming skill increases your HP as well. So farming just has its overall boons. Even though like the combat aspect of this game is fun, taming monsters is super fun, you always want to make sure that you're farming too. Alright, let's do our bamboo shoots. Oh, I missed the 9 o'clock. Okay, let's just pick up the wheat. So now we're gonna split those things that we've already gathered before. I'm gonna sort my pockets. These are 2 different levels, which is why they are in different stacks. Okay. So we're gonna keep these apples. And we've already shipped a woolly fur ball, so we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep 1 cheap cloth, and we're gonna sell an iron. The crafting game never stops, so the sooner you start collecting the materials that you need to craft, the better. I don't want to sell my apples. Okay, we'll put the other stuff in my fridge and my box. Alright, let's put those away. So now we have a stack of apples in our fridge, so any other apples we'll get while we have a stack of apples in our fridge, I'm gonna sell. And these we're gonna put in here. And whatever iron we don't give the Gaius, I'm also gonna put in there. Oh! Goblin! Hey Shara, something up? I wanted to let you know that the first spring festival is coming up tomorrow. A festival? That's right, it's the bean toss contest. Bean toss? What kind of festival is it? Well, to put it simply, it's a really fun festival where a lucky few dress up as demons, then everyone tosses beans at them. The demons compete to see who can get hit by the most beans to determine who is the best demon of all. Beans, demons, that sounds pretty strange. You think so? I've done it for as long as I can remember, so I've never really thought about it. How can I participate? My grandpa will be waiting in the plaza the day of the festival, so talk with him to register. He'll explain the rules for the festival starting the day before, all the way up until the festival starts. So if you ever want to know the particulars about an upcoming festival, just go have a chat with my grandpa. Got it. I hope you'll join us tomorrow. I bet you'd make a great demon. Thanks, I think. I'll be there tomorrow for sure. The bean toss contest is always super fun. Okay, so we're gonna go see how much of this iron Gaius needs, I guess. A midday nap at 10 a.m.? I guess I've done that before. I don't know why I'm acting like I haven't. Okay, let's hand this over. Oh, he only needed one. Thanks, Goblin. I can keep on forging now that I've got this. Wait, don't tell me you've been working this whole time. Pretty much. If I put my hammer down, I'll probably keel right over and fall asleep. Aha, come on. I know you're tired, but don't exaggerate. Anyway, now that you were kind enough to bring this, I can keep on going for a good while. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Now let me think of something to give you in return. You deserve a reward. How about that hammer? What, this? His is old. A newer one would be easier to use. Give him that. Huh? No, that's way too much. I couldn't. Good idea. Here, take this. Huh. Why do I suddenly feel woozy? Gaius? It's okay. He's just asleep. But he keeled right over. Don't tell me it really was because he let go of his hammer. He gets like that when he focuses too hard on work. I always make sure to give him just enough materials so that they run out right around the time he needs to rest. Shoot, then I went and got more for him. Sorry. It's not your fault. I appreciate you saying that. Oh, here, I'll give this back. Are you sure? Yeah, I already got my reward earlier. I see. Okay. Raven and Gaius are certainly the pair. I think she's the visitor in Rune Factory 4, so she considers Gaius like her father figure. Fishing lessons from the master. We can accept the quest today. Perfect. Alright, let's go find Carmen. And I'm stuck on the environment. Oh, this is Daria's house. Wrong way. Stay away from me versus tomorrow's the bean toss contest. Good, you're here sooner than expected. I admire your enthusiasm. So what do you need help with? Didn't you read the request? Starting today, I am your master. Okay, I'm not sure I follow, but I'll roll with it for now. Hey now, it's important to set the proper tone first. Jeez, people these days just don't get it. Anyway, I'll let it slide for now. We've got bigger fish to fry. Passing down the essence of true fishing is a tall order after all. The essence of true fishing. Ready? Good. Here we go. First, the fishing hole. If you see fish-shaped shadows in the water, there are fish to be caught. Not every pond or puddle is going to have fish, so don't go trying to catch what isn't there. Got it? Oh, and just between you and me, I've heard tell that you can sometimes find fish in sand as well. What? Fish in sand? Fish in sand, but that's all you're gonna get out of me. You'll have to discover them yourself. Aw. Moving right along. Once you've spotted fish, press B to cast your line toward them. If all goes well, the fish will gather round. They'll poke at your bait first, so be patient. Just watch and wait. Soon enough, the fateful moment will arrive and the fish will strike. The very instant it grabs your bait, smash B. Smash it. Smash it good. You okay? Sorry, I got a little carried away. Anyway, that about wraps up the basics. Gotcha. The higher your fishing skill, the more fish you'll be able to reel in. You want to reach those heights, you gotta work for it. Fishing is a test of both patience and endurance. The path to the angler's throne is wrought with thorns and obstacles, but oh, is it a rewarding one to tread? Uh-huh. Today, as your master, I present you with a hand-me-down fishing pole. May it reel in many more fish to come. Treat it well. We got a cheap pole. Now, normally I'd point you to Gaius to buy your own fishing pole, but I figured I'd make things a little easier for Anya. Aren't I a generous master? You should be a grateful pupil. So, yeah, got any questions? Not in particular. Excellent. Let's get you started then. Let's see. 1 sounds like a good target to start. Reel in 1 fish you can catch in spring and bring it to me. And lucky you, it's spring as we speak. The waters near the resort will be absolutely brimming with spring fish. Alternatively, you can head to the fishing hole in Privera Forest. Just keep an eye out for monsters, okay? Got it? Good. Now go. What? Now? Yes, now. There's no time like the present. Get going. Shoo, that fish isn't gonna catch itself. Ow, geez, you're a strict one. Get out there and show me your angler's spirit. I can't wait to see what you catch. She sure is feisty. These fish are really moving. Fishing isn't my favorite thing to do in Rune Factory games or any like Story of Seasons game. I usually work on my fishing skill before holidays, like before festivals, because they usually start at like 11 a.m. So you've got to find something to do before it starts. Let me give this bad boy a look. Yep, it qualifies. Nicely done. Not too shabby. You've definitely got talent. Good job today. As your master, let me give you a special reward for your efforts. Thanks. You keep polishing those fishing skills, okay? Good. Dismissed. Yes'm. Hang on. Yeah? You check your mailbox regularly, right? My mailbox? Yeah, your mailbox. You know, the box right next to your door for mail. That mailbox. Get to know the people around town and they'll send you letters. Huh, really? Yep, so check that mailbox regularly, okay? It might even be a letter asking for your help. You don't want to leave a buddy hanging, do you? Good point. I'll be sure to check it. Excellent. And dismissed. For real this time. Alright, so she gave us another fish that we're gonna sell. I hope my water got covered by the mic. Okay, so it's 1 p.m. We'll go into Privera Forest now. There's not much else we can do. We've done our 1 request for the day. Alright, let's go back down here. Oops. I was trying to bring out my sword again. Ooh. Perfect. Oh, we've got a spell. I like to open the chests when I see them just because I'm prone to accidentally hitting them and destroying them before I can open them. Alright, cooking bread. We'll sell that because I don't have a cooking table at this point. Alright. And then we'll assign this to Y. So we've got a new spell that will help us fight monsters. I was here last night. Why didn't it do that before? Okay, so let us do some mining. Oh, we got bronze and a Terra crystal. All right, let's see. This says, I think I should turn this. What does this say? It says, when we finally see eye to eye, the locked door shall open. I think they have to be faced towards the other statues. So I'm going to turn them like that. Did it just open? No, okay. I thought I heard the click. I was like, whoa. Two items from that monster. Oh, we forgot to get the apples when we were over here last time. That was a big fish shadow. Okay, I'm gonna get a mushroom so that I can sell it, but the mushrooms have random status effects, so I don't really like picking them up too much. I love the ghosties. They're so cute. Okay. Oh, there's another. I keep forgetting there's two gates over here. Oh, we got a light crystal. I think that's a light crystal. Alright, let's put him back in our pocket. It is. Another Terra Crystal. Okay, I'm gonna turn these statues. And then we'll go home for the night. Oh, the other side is its face. Okay, so we'll have to turn the bear statue. Oh, I guess we don't. Okay, so the stairs are opened. All right. So thank you for tuning in to the second episode of Rune Factory 3. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I hope I see you next time. Bye!